Like many families and businesses, the City of Round Rock works diligently to balance its budget. The recession and a changing business climate have meant reduced revenues to pay for basic services like police and fire protection and parks and the library. The city balanced the general fund budget this fiscal year by cutting $2.1 million in expenses, and we're proposing to balance next year's budget by cutting an additional $3 million by streamlining operations and increasing efficiencies. The fiscal year 2011 budget is one of the more complex we've proposed, so bear with us as we discuss how it will impact you. The Round Rock City Council will consider a fiscal 2011 general fund budget that is almost $3 million less than the current budget, but still adds police officers, a new transit program, and establishes a parks maintenance fund. Because property values and sales tax revenue have both dropped, our priority is reducing expenses. Citywide, an analysis of operations was conducted, and those efforts paid off. More than $1 million in savings has been achieved by eliminating 24 budgeted positions through a public works reorganization, as well as implementing process efficiencies citywide. Additional savings will be realized by refinancing and early payment of portions of our debt. Sales tax represents a significant portion of the revenue generated for the city. In fact, Round Rock has enjoyed one of the lowest property tax rates in the state for many years because of the strong statewide sales by our local companies. Today, 40% of sales taxes are collected from one company, Dell. In order to diversify our revenue sources, a goal of the city's financial management policy is to systematically reduce reliance on Dell to 20% of overall sales tax revenue for operations by 2017. Another significant benefit to the policy, revenue that comes in from Dell above projections is put into our self-financed capital fund to pay for large one-time expenses. That's money we don't have to borrow, which helps keep our property tax rates among the lowest in the region. This kind of conservative financial practice has served Round Rock well over the past 2 decades and is critical to maintaining our long-term fiscal sustainability. The proposed $81 million general fund budget includes 4 new police officers and a new transit program. It also includes a new parks capital maintenance and replacement fund. The additional police officers are needed to keep up with the city's growth and enable the department to remain proactive. Public safety remains a city council priority, one of the reasons why Round Rock consistently ranks as one of America's safest cities. The Peak Hour Express bus service will provide a new way for Round Rock citizens to get to and from Austin. A reverse commute program will expand transit options for individuals seeking to work in Round Rock. The Parks Maintenance Fund is needed to systematically repair and replace aging equipment and facilities in our extensive park system. The city has a comprehensive plan to guide the financing, construction, and operation of all capital projects. A few of the projects in the works for next fiscal year are improvements to Wyoming Springs and Red Bud Lane, as well as the widening of Chisholm Trail. Our new intermodal transit and parking facility is under construction in southwest downtown and will be completed in the spring of 2011. The proposed $39 million utility fund budget features no rate increases for residential water and wastewater service. Customers will see an increased fee for solid waste disposal and a new drainage fee on their city utility bill next year. Changes to our garbage and recycling service are needed to control the city's long-term disposal costs. The City Council in August approved changes that will increase the monthly fee by $2.96 beginning in January. Under the new program, households will receive 2 96-gallon containers, one for trash and one for recyclables. Trash will be picked up once a week and recyclables every other week. The City Council is also considering a fee to pay for our stormwater drainage program. Fees will be based on a property's impact to the drainage system and will more appropriately and fairly allocate costs while providing funding stability. Currently, this program is part of the general fund budget. We anticipate the new drainage fee will be around $2.75 a month for our residential customers in the first year of the program and will go into effect in the spring of 2011. Our goal is to offset the impact of the new fee next year by reducing your property tax burden. So we are proposing a property tax rate that's 1 cent below the effective tax rate, which is the rate that would generate the same amount of revenue this year based on properties on the tax roll last year. Here's what the city property tax payment would be on an average value home if the City Council adopts the proposed tax rate. Here's what it would be if the Council adopted the effective tax rate. The difference in the payment is about equal to what you'll be paying in the new drainage fee next year. Again, our goal is to offset the impact of the new fee with a reduced property tax burden. Here's how Round Rock compares to its neighbors in monthly residential utility costs. Even with the new drainage fee, Round Rock's combined utility costs remain among the lowest in Central Texas. When it comes to property tax rates, Round Rock, again, is proposing one of the lowest rates in the region. Add them together, and you can see that Round Rock remains one of the most affordable communities in Central Texas. To recap, the city has been aggressively reducing expenses the past 2 years as the economy has suffered. We've eliminated unfilled positions, streamlined operations, and continue to look for cost-cutting measures. Even with a reduced general fund budget, we are proposing to add new police officers, implement a new transit program, and create a parks maintenance fund. We are increasing fees for waste disposal and proposing a new drainage utility fee to more fairly assign the costs related to that program. We are recommending offsetting the cost of that new fee with a decreased property tax burden. Despite cutbacks, our customers tell us they are generally pleased with the services they receive. In our biennial survey, Round Rock residents gave us high ratings for customer service, public safety, and basic services, and 93% say the city is heading in the right direction. The City Council will vote on the budget and tax rate at its 2 meetings in September on the 9th and the 23rd. There will be public hearings at both meetings, and you can also voice your opinion on the city's blog. If you want to look at the entire proposed budget, check out roundrocktexas.gov/budget.